In this video, we're going to learn how to find the area of a circle. We'll explore what area means, understand the parts of a circle, learn the area formula, and practice using it. Let's begin by making sure we understand what area is. Area is the amount of space inside a shape. You can imagine it as how much paint you would need to completely cover the surface of that shape. Now that we know what area represents, let's review some elements of circles. The radius is the distance from the center to the edge. The diameter goes all the way across the circle through the center, and pi, written as the Greek symbol pi, is a special number that's about 3.14. These circle parts work together, especially the radius and diameter. Here's how. The radius and diameter are closely related. The diameter is always twice the radius, and the radius is always half the diameter. And this matters because the formula for the area of a circle uses only the radius. So even if we start with the diameter, we must find the radius first before we can calculate the area of a circle. Now that we understand the role of the radius, let's look at the area formula. To find the area of a circle, we use the formula A equals pi times the radius squared. Finding the area of a circle is tricky because circles have curved edges, not straight sides like rectangles or triangles. So mathematicians had to get creative. And here's one way they might have figured it out. They imagined slicing a circle into many thin slices, like slicing a pizza. As they made more and more slices, and the slices got thinner and thinner, they noticed they could rearrange the pieces into a shape that started to look almost like a rectangle. In this rectangle-like shape, the height matched the radius of the circle, and the base became half the circumference. This clever method helps show why the formula for the area of a circle is A equals pi times the radius squared. The radius squared in the formula comes from multiplying the radius by itself. That's why the area grows so quickly as the radius increases. Now that we understand the radius, let's look at the other key part of the formula, pi. Pi is a really unique number because it never ends and never repeats. Its digits go on forever. There's no way to write the exact value as a simple decimal. Because of that, when we work with circle measurements, we have two options. We can use the symbol pi to keep our answer exact, or we can use 3.14 to get an approximate decimal value. Let's look at the difference. Leaving pi in your answer, like 16 pi, gives an exact value with no rounding. But if we multiply by 3.14, we get an approximate value we can measure or compare, like 50.24. Now let's practice finding area using both kinds of answers. If the radius is 5 meters, we plug it into the formula. A equals pi times 5 squared, which is equal to 25 pi. Using 3.14, we get about 78.5 square meters. That's how it works with a radius. But what if we start with the diameter? With a diameter of 12 centimeters, we can't use the diameter directly to find the area, because the formula only works with the radius. So first we divide the diameter by 2 to get a radius of 6 centimeters. Now we can plug it into the formula. Area equals pi times 6 squared, which gives us 36 pi. If we use 3.14 for pi, the approximate area is 113.04 square centimeters. Now it's your turn to try one on your own. A circle has a radius of 7 centimeters. What is the area? Pause the video and see if you can find it on your own. Here's the solution. Using the radius of 7, we get A equals pi times 7 squared, or 49 pi, which is about 153.86 centimeters squared. Great, let's try another one, this time using diameter. Our circle has a diameter of 18 inches. Pause the video and see if you can find the area. Here's the solution to practice problem 2. With the diameter of 18, the radius is half that, or 9 inches. So A equals pi times 9 squared, or 81 pi, which is around 254.34 square inches. So to recap, to find the area of a circle, 1. Identify the radius, 2. Square that radius, 3. Multiply by pi. And remember, area is always measured in square units. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the channel for more math lessons and tutorials. And please don't forget to like and subscribe.